And welcome back to my Build a City challenge for The Sims 2. This is actually the third attempt that I'm doing for the green household spring rotation, and I will explain why. But let's just jump right in. William was always a curious one, wanting to find things out and research things, but many things are already discovered, leaving nothing for him to do. He moved here because he was interested in seeing what wildlife may be walking or swimming around. And good morning to William. He currently has it locked in to see a wolf. He hasn't seen one on his first day yet. He wants to become best friends with Gina, and he wants to learn how to make cereal because, as we all know, it's very difficult to learn how to make cereal. And it's snowing. Great. Either way, his house altered a very little bit because with my plan for him, I think I needed more landscaping to manipulate the game into doing what I wanted it to. So I added more landscaping so he doesn't just have some flowers, he has the sunflowers, he has a little tree, he has this big tree, and his garbage can is kicked over because for some reason Hirotaka and William don't like each other at all. So on his first day, Hirotaka kept coming over and kicking his bin over. We're probably gonna have... yeah, I can already see them. We have cockroaches. Well, that's gonna be something, alright. Anyway, my plan for William, sort of, was that he is an animal lover and he will actually be the one to adopt a stray, which means he will be the one to unlock pets for everyone else, and he's going to actually start up a pet store. My other idea being that he was also sort of the veterinary of the island, but I haven't quite gotten to that part yet, so clean that up. And then we're gonna have to get rid of those guys. Anyway, I added more landscaping because the previous times I only had what he had previously, which was the 2 flowers in front of his house. But from what I've read, having more landscaping increases the odds of a stray dropping by your house. The same goes for wolves, I think. And he does know a stray. He knows Beasley. And also, strays are more likely to pop into the home lot again if they've been fed there previously. Since I'm pretty sure he didn't feed Beasley because he was not in control at that point. That's not actually likely right now, but hopefully we will be able to get Beasley or any stray to actually appear. Please clean those up. So hopefully we will be able to actually do something with my plan for him, because in the previous 2 attempts it didn't work out so well. And while Build a City challenges are always slow from the beginning, especially in the beginning when you only have 6 Sims like I do right now, I wanted to have at least a baby step towards what I want him to do. Hence I'm doing it this way, hoping that it'll work. If necessary, I will have to do cheating, which I don't really like to do. But with empty neighborhoods, I only have a very small handful of strays. Yeah, you're crying, I know. Cockroaches. Cockroaches are horrible. Anyway, to William himself, as you can see from the relationship panel that I've been leaving open, he has 1 bolt of chemistry with Meredith, who is actually, from now on, walking around pregnant. And he has negative chemistry with Naomi. And he has a really bad relationship with Hirotaka. But he still seems to think Naomi is physically attractive. Because I have had him swoon over her, so I don't know if that will work out. I do know his hobby. It is cuisine. His turn-ons are glasses and Sims who are great at cooking. He dislikes athletic Sims. He's overall playful. Other than that, he's not very active, but for the most part he's balanced, so to speak. Maybe that's why cuisine is his favorite hobby. I personally noticed the more balanced the personality is of a Sim, the more likely cuisine is their favorite hobby. He is a knowledge sim with a lifetime wand of maxing out 7 skills, which is very common for their type of sim. And he has a secondary aspiration of popularity. And he did buy some things from Gina's store, so let me just put that stuff out here. Put the mirror there, and you know what? I'm going to move this around. And he also has a stone that he dug up. So he wants to see a wolf. I have that locked in right now. It's not really that important, but it does tie into the animal lover idea. He wants to become best friends with Gina and play with her, so you know what? I think I'm just going to invite her over. See what happens. I mean, I don't think anything romantic is going to happen between the two of them because, again, incompatible orientation. And we invite her over. Can my friend come over too? Sure. As long as said friend is not Hirotaka. I mean, I'm sure those two can eventually improve their relationship, but I think it's going to take a while. Meredith! Yes, like I said, she is now walking around pregnant because I went back to her household and I wanted to see, will she realize she's pregnant before it's really her time to start up again? And she woke up at 6 a.m. and that's pretty much when she realized, hey, I'm pregnant. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to count that. So now we have Meredith and her very pretty pregnant tummy walking around. Or waddling around. Anyway, I'm not ignoring you, Gina. I'm just focusing on digging this hole first. Oops. So anyway, hi Gina. Cool. Cool that you're here. You know. So, how's your day? Alright, I think I'm going to count that as the digging for treasure of the day, even if it's a failure, so to speak. And it's totally cool, you know, just fill it up. There's no dirt that's going to go into the pipe that you obviously broke, and no problem. Everything's going to be fine. Anyway, serve some lunch meat sandwiches just in case Gina is hungry. And I am going to be hoping that a stray will spawn on its own, even if it's like in the middle of the night. Because as long as I can do a baby step towards getting him a pet, that's fine. I could buy one technically, but the point of the Build a City challenge is to do it this way, and the idea of adopting a stray is, I don't know, it appeals a bit more to me. Anyway, Gina, you can ignore my my dartboard, although he's probably the only one right now that has any sort of fun thing to do. Oh. Oh, we have a wolf! Moonshine! What a fitting name for a wolf. Be chased by Moonshine. Well, you know what? Wolf, dog, doesn't matter. You can adopt it. So anyway, hi Moonshine. Hello. What a cute doggy. Hello, doggy. Feed them a treat, because apparently if you give them food, they are more likely to appear again. So pat him a few times, if you will let me. And feed him some more treats, because love goes through the stomach, or however that saying goes. Alright, those two have become friends, which is great. That's, you know, already a step up from what I saw. Well, okay. Like I was gonna say, first of all, clean these weeds, please. From what I saw, you have to be 60 in at least short-term relationship to adopt a stray. So we are pretty close to that, and from what I know, strays also only really stick around for about 2 in-game hours on a lot until you have adopted them, so put that away. So I'd say we've done a good step here. Oops. The camera flew off. So hopefully the dog will come back. The wolf dog, I don't know. Doesn't make a difference for me. Anyway, now that the dog is gone, we can focus on becoming best friends with Gina. Because yes, I put animals above humans, including Sims. Great, so those two are now best friends. And actually greet Meredith while you're at it. Entertain Gina, have 2 best friends, I'll lock that one in. Because he and Meredith are really close to becoming friends and best friends. So might as well do a bit of work there. Tell her a joke. Let's chat with her and then give her a friendly hug. Because he doesn't have a crush on her. He just has common chemistry with her. Alright, skip the rest of the evening. He became friends with Meredith, but not quite best friends. And no dog or wolf appeared at night, so get yourself some leftovers. We also have to get the mail. I know that I could send him to Gina's store and pick up a stove, because he does have the money for it. But also, if he does manage to adopt a stray in this episode, I want him to have money to buy supplies for that. And then we can start wondering about what to do for everything else. And clean that up. Recycle that. And this is why I put the end table so far to the entrance, because they just have a tendency that if there's an open end table around or a desk, they have to put the stuff there. And his bills are 24 simoleons. That's something, but I'm sure it's just the landscaping. That just added a bit of unnecessary extra, but if it helps me in enticing the game to be nice enough to actually let me do what I plan to a certain degree, then that's all good. Do a crossword puzzle, and then dig for treasure. Yeah, he wouldn't be able to afford the stove now anyway, but you know. Anyway, the Moonshine appeared around 11 a.m. Maybe they'll arrive a similar time. And you got itty bitty clay vases. Can I put them anywhere? I can, but they would take over the space there. Let me move that. Yeah, okay. You know, it's nice that they caught some stuff, or dug up some stuff that isn't rocks, bones, or the Pagoda in the Shadows map for the Takamisa village. Get some more leftovers. Because similar to Lucas, he still has to go by eating whatever stuff he can make without stove. And then call Meredith unless a stray arrives. Alright, I invited Meredith over because one talk on the phone did not actually push them to best friend territory despite their long-term relationship being at 50. But one invite over a bit of interaction should do it. And yes, she asked if her friend can come over too, and I don't think he's just a friend. I mean, we know that he isn't. Anyway, hello Meredith. Hello Lucas Valentine, since I don't know you enough to just call you by your first name. Oh, hey, you're here too! I didn't notice. And I think I just made William absolutely interrupt whatever they were going to do. Talk to the belly, I don't know. Touching a pregnant belly is, without permission, is a bit weird. I will pay attention to Lucas. I mean, they're at 54 prolonged long-term relationship. They should really be there already. And then I can focus on Lucas. Having lunch together, making the pregnant woman stand. I would not call either of these gentlemen. But they're like 60, come on! You should have become best friends like 10 long-term points ago. But he can entertain her after. Hopefully that will do something. Well, oddly enough, despite being at 73 points in long-term relationship, he and Meredith are still not best friends. I really don't know why. He improved his relationship with Lucas a little bit, who was actually spending a bit of time crying because his aspiration meter is so low. Sorry. When I edited his episode, it actually turned out that I sold 2 pieces that ended up causing a fear of his to become real, so I only really noticed one of them. Oops. But, you know, I hope things will improve for him next time, when it's like summer for him. But the fact that he makes pretty pictures and then he sells them for less than they are worth and it causes a fear for him actually thematically works rather well with the whole idea that he is a good artist. It's just nobody likes his stuff for some reason because, I don't know, he's not a big name like any of the other artists in the Sim universe. But, like I said, it fits, but also, I don't know, I feel a bit bad for him. Let me quick look over here. Okay, the dustbin's still fine. While cleaning the toilet before going to bed, he actually got his first skill in cleaning, so that's why he now wants to reach cleaning level 2. I think he got creativity from writing in his diary? Or doing the crossword puzzle, but that more affects logic. Either way, we've had a lot of Sims dropping by yesterday. If we could please have a dog or a wolf dropping in again, that would be great. And then get yourself some leftovers. There is a mod that you can use to get pets and strays to spawn on community lots again. That used to be a thing, but after a patch from the Pets expansion, it didn't work anymore, so now you have to mod it, but I don't have that mod right now, so I can't do it. The mysterious Hut and Tweaky village, island, sorry, not village. Well, at least, you know, we now have a different vacation lot to go to if any of them ever want to go on vacation. So it's nice that not all of them will gonna be going to Takamizo village to take care of that map. View those little thingies, you know, maybe they're really interesting. Maybe you like them. No, Moonshine came in, so we can work a bit more on that. Hey, doggy. It's a good doggy. The relationship did go down a little bit. Hi, Naomi. I mean, we are close to 59. No! Come back! Let me love you a bit more. Oh, fine. Relax a bit, your comfort is bad. Oh! What happened? Okay, well, Gina got a, Ah, there it is. Okay, sorry. The fire took a bit to spawn. She got a fear because of that, so, yeah. It happens. No need to do anything. The weather took care of everything itself. Pay your bills as soon as possible. Everything's still going okay there. And then have a chat with Meredith because, my god, would you, 76, would you please just become best friends with him already? We'll give him a lot of aspiration points too. There we go. Was that so hard? Oh, Naomi, while you're here, might as well chat with you. I mean, you two are getting along somewhat decently. And while you have negative chemistry with each other, you do seem to find each other attractive enough. Case in point. Tell her a joke. You know, just talk with her a bit. Let's ask her what she wants. Maybe she has something interesting to tell us. Talk with her about mechanics. Tell her another joke and admire her. I mean, she will be supplying food, and she technically is. We just haven't had a reason to go to her store yet. Alright, let's see who's calling. Her want was nothing exciting, it was to meet someone new. Which, you know, William also wants to do that, but I'm pretty sure everyone has met everyone in terms of Sims. Those two are almost close to becoming friends, so might as well work on that. You know, let's join her once we're done chatting with Meredith. Alright, those two have become friends, and I also let them stand around for a bit to see if ACR was going to do anything, like take over, but it seems it didn't do anything. Guess they're just not that interested in each other. Which is fair, you know, even if you have a small community, you don't have to have everyone all over each other, everyone else. Go eat something, actually. And then probably go to bed, because his comfort isn't that great, and his energy is getting low. Alright, no nightly animal visitors. Clean that. And then clean that up. And then dig for treasure. I don't dig for treasure hoping that one of them is going to get, like, the treasure chest. But, I mean, if he does, that would be a good fun towards getting him started on having money to build a pet store once he actually is allowed, so to speak, to build one. And he got a bone. I mean, I suppose I can give that to Moonshine or any other dog that might drop by. I haven't seen stray cat pets yet. I don't know, maybe that's just because if you do an empty neighborhood like I have, they don't create them because they need wolves and dogs for that, but not cats because there's not a cat version of lycanthropy. No, Moonshine. Moonshine! Don't do that! Feed him a treat. And stroke him. Come on, we are like 57. We should be really close to adopting him. Adopt. Yes! Adopt the doggy! And with this dog bone, I now pronounce you adopted. Yes! Wonderful! Okay, skull for destroying furniture. That's the first thing you're going to do once you have a new dog. And then razzle with him. And in the meantime, we need to buy a few items. Alright, I didn't buy much. I got him a bed and I got him a food bowl, because I think... I think the bone that William dug up can be used as a chew toy for him. We're friends with him, but we don't have any, real label on the... Learned commands. He has not learned anything. Well, that makes sense. Rubber belly. We do rubber belly. The good dog. I'm glad that it worked out, because the previous 2 times, either no pet appeared at all, or one pet appeared once and it really didn't do much. Yeah, he can use the bone as praise for not chewing the furniture. Good dog for doing that. And... what was I saying? Oh, come on. Praise him. Oh god, I totally forgot what I was saying. Oh yes. Both times it just didn't work out, and while Build a City challenges are slow, like I have said before, compared to, Meredith is already pregnant, Lucas is doing a good job painting and making a bit of money, even if it's not appreciated. And Gina's store was going well. She already got to rank 1 there. Williams was based more on RNG than the other ones, so it was a bit disappointing that it just didn't work out for him, because it felt like there was such a huge break on the Build a City challenge that it frustrated me. I figured it was not very interesting to watch for you guys. And, neither is fun to watch. Nothing happens, so it frustrates me. Why do you get a bad one? She was laughing at it. Maybe it was like a polite chuckle. I'm frustrated, which is not fun to watch. I know that I don't like it, watching someone who just gets frustrated. One reason why I never saw the point in watching, say, Markiplier watching Getting Over It. I think I only watched the last part, and only for a little bit. Go take a shower. And... it's his last day in spring. I could use the loan jar and get him to start up a pet store. But I think I'll wait until summer rotation for that, because we already have a total of 4 community lots, so we have 4 Sims that we can add for the summer rotation, and it wouldn't be wrong to have 5 lots and 5 new households. But for the most part, I think I just want to start off adding 4 new people in with the spring rotation. And I'm gonna need a tub to give him a walk, eating pet food. Just praise for that. Don't... bad enough that we have a human sim doing that. We don't need an animal sim to kick William's can over. And then clean that up. There's no need to get cockroaches again. Praise for being in the pet bed. I just keep having to interrupt him doing things because, you have to praise you for that. And I think for, at the very least, the spring rotation, there will be nobody else wanting to get an animal. Oh. I mean, honestly, I would totally let the pets sleep on the sim beds. I mean, I let my cat sleep on my bed as much as I want, but at the same time, that's real life, and you are capable of having several people lying in a bed with a cat or a dog on top or on the same bed. But this is not real life, this is The Sims, and they can't do that. Gonna take him for a walk, just to get them well acquainted with each other. Actually, change your pet's appearance. I think we're gonna do that after the walk. Okay, so it turns out I can't give him a collar because I don't have one yet, and the only way to get one is to buy one from a pet collar display, which we don't have because we don't have the store, but I'm not sure if William can buy one because he will be the one owning the store that sells them, and that's just going to be such a conundrum that I already have a headache thinking about it. So I'm just gonna have him do some cleaning around the house. Might as well give that some water while you're at it. And Moonshine is being very nice and just chilling on his bed. Oh, Gina, the more the merrier. How's he doing? He's doing fine. Oh, he's a genius, he is hyper, he is independent, he is aggressive. And he's in the middle of Pigpen and Finicky. Alright. No, it's only 7 p.m. There's no need to, go sleep yet. Yeah, play with your dog a bit more. If Gina would get out of the way, please. Thank you. Or William would stop walking circles around the dog. Oh, Moonshine's gonna... Yeah, he's gonna sleep on the bed. Personally, I don't mind. I'm not gonna scold him for that. Say goodbye to everyone. And then eat something. Sorry, you're still going to be pregnant for a while, Meredith. I think after that I am going to let him sleep because he is very tired for some reason. But, like I said, I am glad that it worked out this way. I didn't think we were going to adopt a wolf, but we have a dog adopted, and that's the main thing, so we can, for the summer rotation, then get a loan and open up a pet store. I've never actually owned or really used pet stores in The Sims 2 before, so it'll be interesting to see how that all goes. I don't think I'm going to get Moonshine a job anytime soon because we'll just go with the idea that technically sim jobs don't exist really, and therefore neither are the pet ones. You have to wait a little bit to get them unlocked. I do hope you enjoyed the third attempt at William's Spring Rotation Round 1. And next up will be Naomi's turn, who is our farmer slash grocery store owner. And she has a crush on Lucas, so we'll see how that goes, because I think I recall her also being rather attracted to Hirotaka. Either way, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will see you in the next video.